Let's turn our attention now to the NBA. What a game between the Washington Wizards and the Phoenix Suns. Epic contest, but they had a little beef in this ball game. Things got a little heated. Take a look at this play. Jason Smith in the second quarter. Hard screen on Tyler Ulis. Smith will be called for an offensive foul. Look at Jared Dudley with the headband. Headbutt Smith. Dudley would be ejected. Then watch Brandon Jennings come in. Watch Jennings' hand making a gun gesture right there. Jennings pointing at Jared Dudley. We show it to you again. There we go. Spot shadow. He's going all Gilbert Arenas on us.
No.
Washington Wizards. It's the gun gesture right there.
Well, sometimes people point like that, though, right? Or do we think that's straight gun? Or is that a point?
Nah, I don't really think that was an actual point.
Well, I see guys like, hey, man, but yeah, you can't.
Yeah,
there's a difference.
Not when you play for the Wizards. I think it's a bad connotation.
The Gilbert Arenas thing.
When you think of guns, like
Tavares Crittenden.
Right. If you were with Toronto or Minnesota, maybe. But
Brandon Jennings has been there for 5 minutes.
He just got there.
He just got to DC. He's already doing this stuff.
Yeah.
Look, first of all, the guy that's in the most wrong here is Jared Dudley.
I can understand. Since when is Jared Dudley like a bully? Like, since when is he a tough guy?
Because he's been in the league for 8,000
Coming
years.
in, headbutting
right? So he's like, hey, man, I went to BC back in the 80s. This is the way we played Big East basketball back when I played.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, this is, you can't do that. And look, it's your own fault, Phoenix, for not calling out the screen. And that's where Tyler Ulis got absolutely lit up on that screen. A lot of people say, why are you screening in the front court? Okay, maybe Smith shouldn't be there and doing that.
Yep.
But that's a basketball play. That's what you do. Tyler Ulis, although he probably didn't know where he was for about 10 seconds, didn't really want any part of Smith. So Dudley had to come to his teammates' aid. I'm cool with coming to his defense. But of what defense? Of the fact that your guy got screened and none of the other guys
call it out, we wouldn't have this problem.
You got to call it out for your teammates so that Ulis doesn't run into that.
Yep.
That's on you, Jared Dudley, and the other 3 guys not named Tyler Ulis that are on the floor.
You think they should be some further punishment? Both guys, Dudley and Dudley and Smith were both ejected. Jennings and Dudley. Jennings and Dudley both ejected. You think there should be further punishment for those guys?
Dudley can't headbutt a guy.
Okay.
You can't headbutt
a
guy.
So is that it, though? Once you get ejected, is that it?
Jennings thing I got to look at again. And I get it. We'll look at the Zapruder film, and they're going to have to figure this out. And the league actually has a discipline department. They're going to figure out, is that a point or is that a gun gesture? If it's a gun gesture, you can't do that either, Brandon Jennings. You cannot do that. The climate in the NBA, certainly in Washington, D.C., I had to cover the trial of Gilbert Arenas. Think about how surreal that is.
Absolutely.
As a sports reporter covering a trial in Washington, D.C. for a player who put a gun or pick one with guns
in the locker room.
At the Verizon Center. That actually happened, people. Look it up if you don't remember. So this is why that gesture, if it's in fact a gun gesture, and I'm sure he's saying something, we don't know what he's saying.
Right.
Players do.
That's the thing, too, when you add in what did he say.
There's a lot of witnesses
that went with
Jared Dudley will be the first one. Ulis is right there. Smith is right there. Yep. If he said something of a gun connotation associated with it, the other guys heard that. And if you did that, then you really overstepped your boundaries. If you said, hey, man, don't do that stuff, whatever, and you're just gesturing, then I think you can get me in the clear.
But if he's like, you don't want any of this,
I'll meet you outside.
We can have some problems.
We can talk about it with
all
my nine.
This for a guy who just got screened, and then Dudley came in and headbutted, and it escalates to this magnitude.
And didn't headbutt you.
Right.
Headbutted your new teammate.
There wasn't even a fight to be had here.
No. This thing went nuclear for many wrong reasons. Jared Dudley started it. Brandon Jennings ended it, and both of those guys are in the wrong.
Yep.
The guys that probably should be the most offended, Tyler Ulis. He's the guy that got lit up, and nobody helped him out.
No doubt about it.
They all came later after he already got popped in the face.